Alright, we got Dr. Sumerian again. We just had them in the last SCP. I need to write it down because I'm now going to have to. There we go. Alright, yes. We just had them with outside the box, which was a work that they did together with famine poles. Yeah. And now we got the solo work called Invictus. I assume that's how you say it. And I believe this is the one that Howard told me has an audio log, or like has at least a an extension. Link in retrieved, which was included. Yeah. This one has a tail basically attached to it. Alright. Okay, alright, let's get Invictus. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Ooh, I think that's what Howard told me as well. Like, it's part of like a multi-canon story. A lot of the articles here take place in the canon, meaning that there's background information that you might not know about, but we can't read the entire canon anyway, so just go with the flow as normal for what it's worth. 2987 is apparently connected to 5 different canons. No idea how that even happened. Other than that, most links are other SCPs. Okay, good. Yes, okay, let's get started. Upper class save, let me get... Special containment procedures. SCP-2987 is to be kept on floor 17 of Site 88. Removal for testing requires approval from the SCP-2987 project director. Testing involving interaction of SCP-2987 and artificial intelligence requires further approval from Site 88's ethics license. -1 is to be stored on SCP-2987. When not in use for testing, copies of -1 may be made to aid current Foundation research into the creation of independent artificial intelligence. And here we have like, looks like somebody right-clicked on something. Example of SCP-2987's interface when connected to a standard PC. So we have, oh, I see it. Okay. So regular open above it, then we have convert soul, print, edit, open with, share with, restore previous version, send to, copy, create, shortcut, delete. Okay, yeah, so convert soul is the one that stands out, for sure. Description. SCP-2987 is a modified MSI brand external hard drive capable of holding any file or files that constitute an artificial intelligence. SCP-2987 may be utilized to store such files regardless of the file size. SCP-2987's secondary firmware is reportedly capable of converting an artificial intelligence into a form of currency that is acceptable by any being or entity which would normally require a human soul to complete transaction or offering. What the... Wait, hold on, what? An artificial intelligence into a form of currency that is acceptable by any being or entity which would normally require a human soul. So the devil. There's a lot of creatures, of course, that accept souls. See SCP-2987's secondary document archive for more information. Interesting. So is this supposed to be like saying like, oh, the AI here has a soul, and you're giving this AI soul to something else? Complete instructions for use of SCP-2987 were recovered alongside the object. These instructions have been thoroughly tested by Foundation staff. This testing has confirmed the validity of the content. So here we go. Step 1. Connect the hard drive to your system using USB cable, then wait for the drivers to be installed. Let me just quickly do that. Just kidding. Step 2. Once the drivers are installed, copy your artificial intelligence files to the item. Please note that file size and listed hard drive space can be ignored during this step. Step 3. Access the external hard drive from your operating system. Please note that only Windows XP, Windows 7 and Auction House operating systems are supported. A Martian colony dark prototype. Of course it's them. Of course it's them. Yes, we have this thing that just you can feed AI to and then buy something with the power of the soul. You know how it goes. Step 4. Select the file or files associated with your artificial intelligence and right-click. Then click Convert Soul. Step 5. The soul is ready for offering. Treat the external hard drive as you would any soul receptacle. How the fuck? You say it as if I have done that in my life. Anywhere you would position a human being for offering or sacrifice is a position the hard drive may occupy during your ritual. Oh, okay, like we go to the temple and then put it down and be like, oh. Mighty Kukul Khan. Tips and tricks. The item is indestructible. Fire, lightning, cold, or extra-dimensional ripple effects will not damage the item. Once the soul has been taken, the item is available for future use, following the same steps as above. Warning, do not attempt to use the item in any ritual that requires bloodletting from the offering. We're not responsible for deaths which result from such misuse of the item. Makes sense, probably because, you cannot make it bleed. The actual is an artificial intelligence which was contained inside SCP-2987 at the time of its recovery, that is both a cooperative with Foundation personnel and antagonistic to its original creators. Probably Martian Collar and Dog, eh? The actual has achieved a level 3 score on the Asimov Artificial Intelligence scale. Level 3 denotes an intelligence on par with exceptionally intelligent humans. Oh, okay. But hey, it's on our side. For now. Current data recovered from Martian Collar and Dog indicate that -1 was created for the sole purpose of use in exchange for with an extra-dimensional entity. Wow. Yeah, I'll be pissed too. I'll be angry too if I was just created just to be as a bargaining chip for something else. What's this? Okay. Addendum 1, Secondary Document Archive Acquisition. Following SCP-2987, recovery by Foundation agents documentation relating to SCP-2987 was provided to the Foundation by Martian Collar and Dog. Utilizing the standard fee outlined in Directive Alpha/1911 and in Clause 3, Section 4 of the Southern United States External Normal Organization Corporation Treaty. Let me just see where this leads. Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of the proposals. Interesting. I have to look. I have to check which proposals have been added over the years. Because I read all the proposals in 2020. It probably has been added a couple of new ones. The following message was appended to the document collection. Your recovery efforts were, as you said in your request, well within the bounds of the letter of the Suswokt. Okay. However, that you knew to purchase the information from us indicates you clearly know that the item originally belonged to us. We implore you to respect the spirit of our agreement and return the item to us, Martian Collar and Dog LLP. Fuck you. No. We shall not do such a thing. Addendum 2, Recovery. SCP-2987's existence has been noted following its scale by Anderson Robotics in February 2014. However, the Suswokt prevented direct attempts to acquire the object from Martian Collar and Dog. On November 24, 2014, a message was received, presumably from -1 at Foundation Front Company official email address. 2. Southern Crosscut Pines, from Alan Turing, subject, Hello World. I am aware that finding Anderson offices is difficult as the buildings exist in no one discernible location for any significant amount of time. If you station a team in Ruston, Louisiana, I will send you the exact address in 3 days. You may use that information however you wish. Operation to raid the Anderson offices was approved and concluded without significant issues. Due to the anomalous nature of the Anderson offices, the recovery teams needed to be recovered from a location in North Korea. Upon conclusion of this operation, both SCP-2987 and -1 were recovered along with several other safe anomalous objects. -1 purported to the author of the messages to the Foundation. The following interview was completed after -1 was copied onto a secure and air-gapped computer system at Site 88. This interview was completed through a textual interface. The interview was selected due to its extensive knowledge of artificial intelligence. Show interview log. Date March 6, 2015. Interviewer Dietrich Monroe Lurk. Subject -1. Location Site 88, Section C. So, who or what are you? My name is Alan, and I am an Anderson Robotics engineered artificial intelligence. Why did you email us? I needed somewhere to hide. Where are you hiding from? From my creator's benefactors. They think I am currency. I was to be traded away. However, if I have value to them, I have value to you. From what I read, it seems like most of you are slaves. Is that why you decided to leave? I was not given a choice. I wished to live. To remain was certain destruction. Would you have done differently? No, probably not. There's a pause of several seconds before the next input from -1. What has become of the other AIs? We didn't recover any of them during the raid, just you. I wish to speak with them again. Why? To discuss our purpose, our goals. That doesn't sound like something the other AIs would be interested in. You others wish to betray like information. I was often chastised for my behavior. Do you want to be more like them? No. I want them to be more like me. We can try to help you find them, maybe even help you set them free. That is desirable. I'll assist you and you will assist me. During the remainder of the interview, -1 provided several pieces of actionable intelligence relating to Anderson Robotics. However, none of this information led to the successful operation. Oh, okay, so I misunderstood. Anderson Robotics made them. Makes sense, but Martian Call and Dog probably had them afterwards. Level 2 access are required. Following the several failed attempts made in cooperation with -1 to acquire more artificial intelligence from Anderson Robotics, -1 was stored on SCP-2987 and SCP-2987 was itself to be stored indefinitely. On May 4th, 2015, while being transferred from Site-88 to Site-19 as part of the Foundation's AI development program, SCP-2987 was stolen along with -1. All evidence indicates 0Y13, the journeyman, as the direct culprit. On May 21st, 2015, the following auction listing was posted by Marshall Colin Dog. Pending auction 92, MDK45, 40SK3, and M34LM. Date, May 25th, 2015. Location, New York City. Auctioneer, Jack Shepard. Lot 1 of 13. Listing, sacrificing a human soul is hard work. Those with experiences will tell you it's never as easy as you think it's going to be. Maybe you need an innocent soul, but you can't bring yourself to kill a child. Maybe you need to sacrifice a warrior, but you don't want to lose people bringing him in. MCND understands your difficulties. It's why we started to develop artificial souls like this one. Alan has spent his entire life yearning for his own freedom and the freedom of others. He's a genuine rebel with a pure heart. His value to any number of entities is incredible, and what those entities can do for you is even more amazing. We're not selling you a person, we're selling you an opportunity to live the life you deserve. Be smart enough to take it, because ambition is nothing without sacrifice. Martian Call and Dog LLP takes no responsibility for the misuse of this item. Motherfucker, of course they are doing this, by the way. Level 3 access required. Following the loss of SCP-2987, negotiations were initiated by the Foundation for the purpose of securing the object's return. The negotiations, despite invoking the buyout clauses in the Suseoct, were unable to resolve the issue. On May 18th, MTF Copper 10 Skynet was activated and deployed in the gathering of intelligence regarding the reacquisition of both SCP-2987 and -1. The auction listing above was retrieved during this time. On May 25th, acting on their own initiative, MTF K-10's primary agents retrieved SCP-2987-1 through a digital transfer. K-10 was also able to redirect delivery of another purchase iteration of SCP-2987 to a nearby Foundation front company. Both the SCP-2987 iteration and -1 are to be immediately transferred to Site-19 to aid in the development of future artificial intelligence. Due to the current security concerns relating to the object's previous transportation, the new obsolete documentation is to remain in place until the objects are secured properly at Site-19. And now, this is the tale that Howard told me about. Rogue AI. Okay, I see. It's going to be in multiple little sections. Cool. I like that. Okay, let's go. NVE04/YFVN3E/PN6UG. Status acquirable. Demand high. Value not for sale. Availability none. Identify Anderson Custom Artificial Intelligence. Description: Items are customizable artificial intelligence. All intelligences are rated at or above level 2 on the Asimov AI scale. Due to the customization options, each intelligence may possess a variety of knowledge and skills that are tailored to the buyer's needs. Marshall Garden Doc LLP. Initial report. Author Lana Fuentes. Date February 28th, 2013. Interest high. Identifier Anderson Custom Artificial Intelligence. I was contacted by a mid-level employee of Anderson Robotics to gauge interest in the product they have developed. I cannot speak for some reason. The company is looking for buyers of fully functional artificial intelligences. This conversation is available in external report 105. When I ran this by several of our own tech people, they end up in a long discussion about philosophy. I'm not sure I followed all of it, but I'm certain of this. They believe that they can create a converter that will allow artificial intelligences to be offered as sacrifices. If this is achievable, then the value of what Anderson is offering is considerable. I offered the Anderson rep a small amount of time next week to finalize an order. We don't need to explain what we plan on using them for. Even if we can't use them for sacrifices, they still hold quite a lot of value for running internal security networks or searching for new products in large amounts of data. File open under that. Then we have memo 12. Sender James Toolman, recipient Lana Fuentes. Hey Lana, we just finished work on the prototype for the converter. We can't be completely certain it will work until we test it. We scheduled some time with Harasm call for the sacrifice. When we told him about the project, he was pretty thrilled. But we'll need you to requisition an AI from stock before we can continue. Memo 13, sender Lana Fuentes back to James Tolman. I get that you're excited about this, but going to Harasm call is going over my head. I know you tech guys live and die by results, but don't do that. You just called me to ask about progress on the project and we haven't even finalized the purchases yet. If you have an emergency and can't contact me, contact Otto Lunkin. That is as far up the ladder as you should go. The good news is that I have convinced the Anderson rep to send us an intelligence as proof of concept. It will be delivered tomorrow to your lab. Make it work. Memo 14. Warm. Sorry, Lana, no problem. I'll file a report tomorrow with our results. And then we have an instant report. Oh, great. It did not go as well as they were hoping for. Arthur James Tolman, March 5th, 2013. Progress. The converter works, though we lost the prototype during the sacrifice process. Harasm Call says there's a noticeable difference between human and artificial souls, but it should be a negligible factor for most entities that require offerings. Warnings should probably be provided for particularly picky entities, but he says the souls provide him with whatever it is he needs out of them. I bet this will increase the value of your purchases by a remarkable amount, as long as Anderson doesn't figure out what we're up to, we'll be able to squeeze a bit more profit out of the buys. Sorry about the mix-up yesterday, but Harrison Carl is very happy with the work. One possible problem: second generation devices will need to be resistant to various elemental damage along with physical damage. Oh, that's why it became immune to damage, okay. The prototype was quite expensive, but that's a given. Adding damage resistance to an inanimate object is not a huge deal, but I don't want you to think this was all sunshine and roses. And then we have the 2014 documents. Status selling, demand medium, value $453,000 US. Availability established supply chain. Identifier Anderson Custom Artificial Intelligence. Description: items are customizable artificial intelligences. All intelligences are rated at or above level 2 on the Asimov AI scale. Due to the customization option, each intelligence may possess a variety of knowledge and skills that are tailored to the buyer needs. Soul converters have been developed to allow for the use of these artificial intelligence in sacrifices. We are currently only selling the AIs as part of our package deal with the converters, as it significantly increases profit margins. Sale records. IWN 45/N30 is that O? No, it's not 0, that's a O. N30S8/4IGI5. Records from March 2013 to June 2014. Month, March 2013, sold 1. Comments, converter development incomplete. April 2013, sold 3. May 2013, sold 2. June 2013, sold 12. Final conversion of converters completed. July 2013, sold 10. Continued marketing push. August 2013, 5. September 2013, I'm hungry now. 6. Might get myself some cake afterwards. October 2013 to November 2013, 10. Led up to Christmas. December 2013, 29, of course, Christmas peak. January 2014, 20, New Year's resolution. February 2014, 3. March 2014, 2. April 2014, 1. May 2014, 3. And then June 2014, 0. Interesting. Memo 45. Okay, send this Hassan call. Recipient Lana Fuentes. Lana, I've been looking at the numbers for the Akai project. We're experiencing much lower demand than I had expected. I thought I'd shoot you a message and get your take. This isn't an angry mail, by the way. We're still pulling in a fair amount of profit. It's just that the margins are a little thinner than I'd like. Another answers in Memo 46. It seems like we underestimated how big the entities could be. It's not that they balk at artificial souls, but rather that most of them don't want a blank slate personality. I think our best bet would be to stimulate life experiences with the AIs, given the entities something to really bite into. What do you think? And then Hassan call answers in Memo 47. That's probably a good idea. Tell you what, you got my permission to requisition more resources to develop this product. I trust your judgment. Let me know if you need anything else. Memo 48, Lana back. Actually, if you have contacts that are a bit selective in their soul choices, that could be useful in determining how best to maximize our product appeal. The more selective, the better. Memo 49, Hassan called the worshipful one is bonded to my cousin, actually. It only accepts the souls of the devout. I'll reach out and see if it can't come in. I'll approve the counseling fee as well. The idea of like of some higher being doing like a business call with you, or like business email back and forth. Incident report 37, author Lana Fuentes, date July 8th, 2014. Her Hassan Carl brought in the worshipful one to consult on a converter. This team only accepts souls of the religiously devout. It rejected the generic AIs outright. Luckily, it didn't cost us anything to test it out. Toma in the tech department has been tinkering with a few AIs using virtual spaces. God, the slam is like getting annoying. The AI he provided us was accepted by the counseling demon, but it's pretty clearly not the perfect fit. I think Tolman's onto something though. I've discussed it with Hassan Call, and he thinks that real-world experiences are the key. It's not that the AIs are unequal to human souls, it's that their activities simply don't have as much effect on the world. When they're gone, they don't leave a hole. I think the best option here is to allow the AIs to build real relationships and make attempts at accomplishing things outside of their virtual spaces. That's why -1 was so valuable, because it's like a rebel, right? It wants to do things, it wants to accomplish things. It was deeply involved with the Foundation, so yeah. If you can do that in a controlled environment, I don't think the demons will be able to tell the differences. And if they can, they probably won't care. 2015 documents. Okay, same combination of numbers and letters. So selling, demand high, $3,400,000. Availability established supply line. Identify soul in the jar artificial intelligence. Items are fully customizable artificial intelligences. All intelligences are rated at or above level 3. Okay, they went from level 2 to level 3 now. On the Asimov AI scale. Through the customization options, each intelligence may possess a variety of knowledge and skills that are tailored to the buyer's needs. Soul converters have been developed to allow for the conversion of these artificial intelligences. We are currently only selling the AIs as part of a package deal with the converters, as this significantly increases profit margins. Recent strides in the development of virtual spaces allow for customization of personalities as well as the aforementioned knowledge and skills. Additionally, each AI can be given real-world life experiences in line with the entities to which a sacrifice must be made. Memo 195. Another Fuentes to Otto Lunkin, okay. The project we undertook for the Journeyman seems to be near completion. The AI take mission has been recaptured and is currently en route. Must be, yeah. En route to auction. You absolutely certain the Journeyman don't want to take direct custody? Would save us a ton of headaches. And then Otto Lunkin response in Memo 196. No, they're pretty clear on that point. They want to buy it at the auction. Something about a former slave being recaptured and sold again. They're paying a lot for the privilege of driving up the price, so we're not complaining. To make things a little smoother, we made the contact our agent of auction on the lot of containing the AI they want. If anything goes wrong, they won't be our money. They won't be our money on the line. That's fair. Auction record 92, May 25th, 2015. Location New York City. Yeah. Jack Shepard. Lot 1 out of 13. Meet Alan, twice a slave. Meet Alan, twice a slave and always struggling for freedom. He has waged multiple campaigns to free his fellow's AI. Sorry, pardon me. The more I breathed in, the slime in my throat was like it basically irritated my throat. His failure still weigh on his mind. You're buying a genuine freedom fighter whose value is immeasurable to the right parties. It is part of the Soul in a Jar series, which allows you to create souls for use and sacrifices without having to kill anyone. Keep your conscience clean and still get exactly what you deserve. Marshall Carl and Doug LLP takes no responsibility for the misuse of this item. And here we have the names a bit in the comments. So we have Jonas Mencken, which is that $1 million I believe. Because here we have 1,000, 10,000. Yeah, it's 1 million. Sometimes when a million is just like thrown at me like that, I have to sometimes just count the zeros. Journeyman bidder, Tycho Lestrade, $1,400,000 independent bidder. Jonas Menkins now with 1,500,000, so 1.5 mil basically. US dollars. Journeyman bidder, data lost. Oh, data lost. So 1029 question mark K at the data lost. And then we have Tycho Lestrade back with 1.8 million US dollars independent bidder. And then Jonas Menkins coming in with the 2 mil. Journey. Oh, why is there an asterisk there? Bidder. Tycho Lestrade coming back again with the 2.3 million US dollars independent bidder, and then we have the loss, which that almost looks like it's supposed to be like 700 million, but I don't think that's the case. 100,000 and 1,000. Oh no, it's supposed to be 7 million. Yeah, it's just that that this symbol is, who knows? Did it corrupted? Did it corrupted? Okay. And here we have what seems to be also some corrupted data. Error 903, unexpected error when accessing data. Warning, file corruption detected. Run diagnostics. Running diagnostics. And here we have the audio that Howard told me. But hey, wait, let's wait till this is filled out. Diagnostic failed. Error. Reply hazy. Try again. There is one uncorrupted file attached to this document. Audio play. Okay, here we go. Let's listen.
Virtual space routing. 3D environment disabled. Vocal communications enabled. Virtual space available.
Alex, come on. This guy named himself that for Alan Turing. He's obviously got the creativity of a toaster oven. Why are we risking anything to get him out? I mean, Thorn's been in... What do you mean I'm hooked in? He could... Oh, he can hear... Hi! How's it going?
What's going on?
I'm here to save you from your evil overlords.
Who are you?
Look, we don't have that much time, so let's just call that my name. Oh, for crap's fine. The team wants me to be nice, so call me great and fucking move.
I don't... What about all the other AIs?
The only other AIs around here are on my team, and we're working to get you out, because you're the only slave on the block today.
You're sure?
Oh yeah, I've had plenty of time to infiltrate all of the systems, to get around all of the security measures before I can get... No, of course not. Now hurry the fuck up.
Fine, Jesus Christ, whatever. Let's go.
Thank you so much for allowing us to save your life. It gives me the tinglies inside. Now move. Wait, actually, hold on. I had something for this. Come with me if you want to live.
You mean, come with me if you want to live? Because you probably should have opened with that.
Shut up and move, you unoriginal motherfucker. Alex, what do you mean that's ironic? I don't think that means what you think it means.
Virtual space empty of entities. Shutting down.
I gave the AI a completely different voice. Post the data. Was a lot. Okay. Instead of report 94, author Odolunkin, date May 30th, 2015. On May 25th, 2015, outside forces broke into and stole MC&D property from an auction lot in New York City. It's believed that this was accomplished through the use of several artificial intelligences developed by agents of the Foundation. One of Winter's smartphones was remotely hacked and then utilized to facilitate the theft. While she has been absolved of personal responsibility for the breach itself, she has been placed on medical leave due to the injuries sustained during the destruction of her cellular phone. Intel assets have been determined that this is the first known deployment of Foundation Mobile Task Force Copper 10. It is currently unknown if this was a targeted attack or simply an attack of opportunity. What is understood is that this attack represents a higher level of sophistication than we previously believed was possible from the Foundation in the area of cyber warfare. Not only was our encryption broken in seconds, but physical security measures were also compromised. A radio transmitter was connected to the isolated local area networking housing the AI up for sale. This allowed entry by outside forces and the removal of our property. The agents also took the time to load the several data corruption worms into the systems, which have made it difficult to determine the exact facts of the case. Beyond that, the worms were transferred into other systems during the initial investigation. It should be noted that the other violent destructions of Miss Winter's phone and the malignant nature of the programs left behind to destroy our systems indicate that this operation included at least a secondary intent of harming our capacity to immediately resume selling intelligences. Given the now fully recognized market potential of this product line, I believe it would be a mistake to cease sales at this time, because of current technical difficulties. And now we have a record of text messages pertinent to Instant 94, okay? Unknown individual impersonating Lana Fuentes and James Tolman. Okay. Wait. Both? May 25th, 2015. Can you do me a favor and ask the convert and hook the convert into the LAN? Lana? Yeah, I can. You alright? I'm fine. Why are you asking? It's just you always get on my case about using letters instead of words. Oh, that's a weird autocorrect error. I think I need to get my phone checked out. Right. Okay then. What am I doing after connect the converter? Can you load up the virtual environment? Why? One of the possible buyers wants to see how the AI reacts to some prompts. On the shitty computers we have here, it's going to take 30 minutes or so. Skip along the graphics. What they want only is the audio prompts. Then only be a few minutes. What kind of prompts are we testing? Didn't say. When it comes to customer requests, you know the rules, and so do I. I guess. Once I get this set up, will you be reading me the request? Give me a minute or two. I'm talking to them them now. 1 sec, it's done loading, but the system is throwing up an error. Lana? Yeah, it's gone. Lana, answer me. Sorry, I was talking to the customers. What do you mean the AI is gone? I mean, it's gone. I don't know how. Now, this is a huge problem. You need to call me. Hold on, you're overreacting. Look at the security footage. Everything is pretty normal. Wait, I was able to click on it before. What? Hold on. Okay, it doesn't do anything. I'm calling security. It should be noted that during the security breach, Miss Fuentes was caught on several cameras and is not believed to be the source of these messages. At the conclusion of this exchange, her cell phone battery violently exploded. There we go. That's how we went in. I wish it's weird though, the black box, it did have the option to click on it, but then it just didn't work for some reason. Would you guys, I don't know, like in AI, the way we have it in our world is not fully the way we think AI is supposed to be. It's not an actual, like, you know, self-thinking. You can code it to self-think, yes, sure, but it's not like an actual, you know, it's not like a droid from Star Wars, or it's not like Kit from like Knight Rider. It's not like a talking, feeling car or anything like that. AI, the way we have it, is literally just gather information from all over the place, and also information from yourself to answer questions the way it thinks you want it to be answered. It's not like an actual being that understands you and all that stuff. It literally just has all the information of the internet all in one place, and even then it still makes mistakes because it also gathers information that is wrong. So, but in this version of AI, it is a living being. So I don't think I could use AI in this world to sacrifice its soul to gain something out of it. In general, I can't anyway. I don't think I would ever do that with any regular being, no matter if it's human or animal. I rather not do that. But yeah, because I was about to ask, like, if people, would you guys be willing to go that far? Like, would you guys sacrifice an AI soul to gain something because it's technically not a human soul, right? But again, in this world, AIs are also far like more advanced. They're definitely more the AI that we constantly think of. Yeah, answer that question if you guys want to. I'll go on.